My friend said I should be a politician. With my voice, she said I could stretch facts a mile long and still make people believe me. Well, I appreciate the compliment on my voice, but I had to appeal the verdict on stretching. Look, she may have given me the title because I was the only one figuring out Nostradamus and his previous known prophecies, but I could not call that stretching. Actually, I think I'm the only one with an open mind and a 2020 vision on his prophecies. Why do I say that? Well, through keywords and cluster searches, I found quatrain after quatrain of important historical events predicted in great details by Nostradamus. We found not only quatrains about Napoleon, but also who killed him. We found quatrains about Louis XVI and even the name given to him by the revolutionist after he was imprisoned. And Nostradamus wrote many predictions about America and President Trump, and how Trump would win 300 electoral votes, how the Senate would save him from impeachment. And guess what? We decoded all of them before they happened. Of course, there is a prediction we did not realize until after January 6, 2020. That is Nostradamus' two-headed monster quote. How America will become a two-headed monster with 4 legs. And we realized after January the 6th, it means we have 4 legs. Legislation, justice, and 2 administration branches when we have both presidential candidates declaring winning the 2020 elections. Don't believe me? Check on my books and videos and tons of awards I have won. Topics like this don't win awards unless they are really good. And of course, Nostradamus did not leave out Putin, Macron, Boris Johnson, and the newly elected Liz Truss. Liz Truss? Are you kidding? No. Look and see what we find in Century 5, Quatrain 34, quote, "From the deepest part of the English West, where the head of the British Isle is, a fleet will enter the Gironde, through Bela, through wine and salt, fires hidden in the cask." Before decoding the quatrain, let me first tell you what I learned about Liz Truss from a TV news program. The TV anchor called Liz the Boris in disguise. She's a female version of Johnson. Same hair, same talk, same style. Report said she won support because of her Saxon looks, compared with the Sunak's Indian looks. And she has promised tax reductions when Britain is down to its last pennies. Liz was born in Oxford, then moved with her parents to Scotland, like the Northwest, but ended up representing Southwest Norfolk. So she was all over the place before popping up on the political stage. And her new position is described in line 2, where the head of the British Isle is. And indeed, she will be the next Prime Minister of the UK. The third line contains 2 important words. Bila is a French province deep in the center of France. Why is Bila mentioned? Could it be Boris? Nostradamus often mixed a word or 2 in names. How about Gironde? Gironde is in inland southeast France, also quite far from the UK. Why is Gironde mentioned here? People said Liz Truss won because the UK doesn't feel right to have an Indian-looking Prime Minister. The girl with blonde hair and pure Saxon heritage felt like a safer bet. Is that why Nostradamus called her Girl Blonde? I will say this is not a spelling error, but was done intentionally. Neither was fleet from Bila nor Gironde entered into England since Nostradamus' time, but the names can be used for a puzzle hard to solve. I think the third line talked about Boris's influence through Liz Truss. Not only will many people connected to Johnson remain in power, His policies, his craft, and his talks will ring loud in people's ears. So, what will happen next? Through wine and salt, fire's hidden in cask. It is telling us the plans of reducing tax would be like giving out wine and salt. It may numb you of your hunger and thirst, but putting fire in barrels will only make the explosion worse when the time comes. Like I've said before in other quatrain decodings, there is a tough road ahead for the United Kingdom, not only for people, but for the royal family, the political establishment, and the political elite. Well, hope we are wrong and everything will be fine. But what do you think? This is Ken Peters. Thank you for watching.